Freeze! Police! You're under arrest.
All right, easy. Settle down. Hey.
Keep your hands where you can see 'em.
Imagine the impact when a child sees their parent arrested,
Check the back of the car.
taken away by the police, and put into jail. It's a traumatic experience that can wound children for life. Camp David exists to provide camp programs for children of prisoners and foster kids to give hope to these kids, particularly children at risk. These children face shame and isolation. They are often removed from their home and placed into foster care.
We've had kids who, they have to go to school the next day after their parents committed a crime that's been on the news. And so everybody at school knows. When a family member dies, the community gathers around and there's all this comfort. When a family member is incarcerated, everyone pulls away. And these kids quickly learn this is something you can't talk about. And yet the most important thing for healing is being able to talk about it.
I'm in the foster care system with a parent incarcerated.
So I have a parent, my mom, who is in prison, and when my mom went to jail, me and my siblings had to split up. So I'm living with my little sister, and my two older brothers are living in two different places. They're kind of in a rough spot.
I grew up getting addicted to different substances. Life was hard. I grew up without a dad, without a mom, taking care of myself, running with people that I should not have ran with. So when I first landed here at Camp David, I was very iffy because I didn't think anything was gonna work. I thought I had went too far to Satan for anything to help me.
What I've seen was so much more than what I actually expected. I know they do great things here, but to actually see it in action is a whole different story. You have kids who come in here closed, arms folded, don't want to talk, don't want to participate, and within a couple of days, they start to open up. You see them participating, interacting with others, and then see the joy and then them able to be kids and have fun. And it's just an awesome thing to watch.
For more than 20 years, Camp David International has provided a compassionate, loving community where kids of prisoners can begin to thrive. Our summer camp program provides a fun atmosphere of games, crafts, archery, swimming, Bible lessons, and more. Our goal is to help children heal and discover tools that will help them succeed during a challenging period in their lives.
For the boys, we take them fishing, and every boy catches a fish. A lot of these boys are catching their very first fish here at camp, and the excitement on their face it's priceless.
I caught 11 fish. I caught 13 fish today. I caught so much fish today that I couldn't even count. At least more than 15. I'm just saying, you gotta fish here. This place is crazy.
So we do a princess dinner for the girls, and this is a time when they get to feel beautiful. And it's really important for these girls that they know that they are special, they are beautiful. Because if they see themselves as trash, they just let people do whatever they want to them. They don't have that sense of value. In our princess dinner, that's what we're wanting to instill into the girls, is that you're beautiful and you're valuable.
We're taking hand in hand. We are one family. We'll have a new beginning. We're one family, 'cause we're at Camp David. We are one family. We'll have a new beginning. We're one family, 'cause we're at Camp David.
One of the beautiful things I think that they do here is that they give the kids a 3-ring binder. Over the course of the week, they take pictures of them. The young men went fishing, and so they took pictures of them with their fish, the young ladies with them dressed up for the princess party. And so they go back home with this awesome gift with all these memories.
The mission of Camp David is to bring the hope of Jesus Christ to at-risk children and develop future leaders who will impact our world. Worship and practical Bible lessons are a key part of the curriculum for each camper.
Camp David helped me out spiritually by getting me related to God. I knew he created the world and that he's our father and everything, but they got me a lot more involved with him.
A significant event at the camp is the Leave It Behind ceremony, where kids are given a piece of paper to write down any traumatic memories from their past, memories they want to stop playing repeatedly in their head. Camp David staff pray with the campers, asking God to release them from these painful memories. Then the papers are buried at the foot of the cross.
The second part of the program is where they get to put out rocks in memory of their loved ones who've died. I had one boy, he put out 3 rocks for 3 of his friends. One was shot, one OD'd, and one jumped to his death running from the police. These kids are carrying so much pain.
Yeah, one girl put a rock out for her dog, her favorite dog that was there for her on her dark, lonely nights that her mom's boyfriend had shot.
We embrace it all, and they learn how to connect with God in the happy moments and the sad moments, and they discover the hope that He hasn't abandoned them. He is going to take the messy, yucky, awful pain of their past, and He's going to use it for good.
Camps helped me by letting me know it's okay to just express my feelings, but in a proper way, because I kind of just bundle it up sometimes. And there's people here I can just talk to about literally anything. It's amazing.
So Ben and Gracie Smith, currently they are the closest thing that I have to family and to a mom and dad. Ben is the father figure that if you don't have a father that you can go to. He's proud of you. He's told me that he was proud of me. Growing up without a father, that hit a spot because honestly, I've never heard that before. I've never heard someone say that they were proud of me.
In 2016, Ben and Grace met the leader of a boarding school in Uganda, Africa, that cared for children with parents in prison. This meeting led to an incredible opportunity to establish a Camp David experience in Africa, which was a huge success. That launched the international side of Camp David. Since then, Ben and Grace have run many international camps, and they look forward to expanding this ministry.
One of the beautiful things is that God has provided this amazing camp facility, debt-free, right in the middle of the heartland of the United States. And our vision long-term is to be able to use this facility as a training center where we will be able to bring people in and they can see the camp program running. And we can teach them in classroom settings about the camp and how the program works and how to serve these children in their own communities and in their own countries.
Everyone can be a part of Camp David. We need volunteers, counselors who would be willing to give a week of their time to invest in these children and share the love of Christ with them. Camp grandparents who can sit with campers when they're upset. We need support staff to serve meals, wash dishes, and clean bathrooms. We also need sponsors. Kids come to camp for free. Camp is not free, so we need people who will step up, sponsor kids, and pray for them throughout the year.
Last of all, we need large donors who would invest in the property and the program and the development of the property so we can serve children at risk for many, many years to come.
Camper and team member Isabella wrote a poem about her traumatic past and how she ultimately found God's love through her experiences at Camp David.
I have memories of tragedies through all of the hurricanes and melodies. I will pray to the one and only King. He guides me, He saves me, and He loves me through all of the hurricanes and melodies. When I'm afraid, I will put my trust in You, Lord, through all of the hurricanes and the melodies. Without the bad times, I wouldn't appreciate the good times. In fact, I wouldn't even know Christ. So yes, life has its rocky mountains, and life has its hard times. But when you see past the lies, you'll see the clear skies.